Insert go in. Pac-Man. Pac-Man. Eat them up, yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yum yum.
This is a song by the none other than Aphex Twin, of all fucking people. He just happened to do a Pac-Man dance track in 1993, and it's pretty iconic. It's pretty iconic. This is a certified childhood classic, as they say. How's it going, everyone? It is Marito here on another wonderful Tuesday evening. I was almost late for the stream because of actually guitar-related shenanigans, and it wasn't just me actually playing this time. First off, let me say hi to people who are showing up in the chat. I see Kevy was here, Trish was here, Nie was here, Coin, hello to everybody. Hope your week has been splentastic. But yeah, so this was not very apparent when I was doing the Rock Band track pack stream, but the whammy bar on my Tuxedo SG was going. The issue is either that there's an issue with the potentiometer, because the way that the whammy bar in the guitar actually works is it's kind of like an analog stick, but is locked to one direction. So it uses a potentiometer to determine how much you're pressing the bar down, and then the fluctuation of that is obviously what gives you star power. But I noticed it was missing some of my pumps, and I was like, well, what the fuck is going on here? And it started doing it more and more as the stream went on, and then also after the stream, to the point where it would barely detect that the bar was being moved at all. So I asked on Reddit, and I got the answer that it's either the potentiometer or the controller's mainboard's connection to the potentiometer. Which I think is more likely, because pots aren't really known for going bad. But that would require me to have soldering tools to fix, and I don't. And I was looking at the cheapest soldering station that people actually recommend is like $130, which is fine. That's a decent investment. But I'm like, well, how often will I use this? You know, it's one of those things where you don't need it often, a soldering station. You don't need it often, but every time you need it, you're glad you have it. So, yeah. That's an investment I will make another day, but instead, for half the price, I could get another Guitar Hero guitar, and I went with a red one. I went with the cherry red SG as opposed to the black and white one, because I've already got the black and white one. I might as well collect the whole series. And this one was actually, funnily enough, marked as not working because of the whammy bar. It said it was tested, with the exception of the whammy bar had gone limp. And this is a much more common problem with the whammy bar. Instead of the guitar itself, like the whammy bar stop, not working, what happens usually instead is the spring that resets the whammy bar back to its normal spot. Normally that will fail. This actually happened on my childhood SG, believe it or not. And the classic solution is quite literally to take a rubber band, wrap it around the base of the the base of the whammy bar, and then rubber band the other end of the strap peg. And that does it. That does the trick. So I was actually playing with this guitar a little bit to test it out before the stream started. It feels a little bit different than the Tuxedo guitar. It feels a little bit lighter, not in terms of the body, but in terms of like the frets and especially the strum bar. It's a thing that is not really like super noticeable unless you have them side by side. But me being used to the tuxedo one, I was like, oh, this feels very slightly different. But for all I know, this is exactly how the one that I used as a kid felt, and I just obviously don't remember it because that was 11 years ago. Yeah, like 2013, I think, was when that guitar broke. But it works great. It works great. Like I said, I just got the rubber band thing. I could probably outright replace the spring in the whammy bar and have that fix it, but that's going to be a repair for another day. And indeed, rhythm games are going to be a thing for another day because we are back on our shit. We are back on our playing through a whole bunch of video games on my PS2, my real-ass hardware. No emulators here, boys and girls. We do it on console. And today, as you could probably guess by the title and the song, we are playing Pac-Man World 3. So, and I do see that Coin said something about it. Pac-Man 1 and 2 felt more like Crash Bandicoot, and 3 feels more in vein with Ratchet and Clank, from what I remember. That is not a bad way to describe them, because I've played all 3. I think I have all 3. So, I'm gonna... Well, here, first and foremost, I'm going to transition to a nice little screensaver so you have something to look at while I ramble a little bit. We will get to the game. I promise this isn't going to take 45 minutes. But I do want to set the stage a little bit. Yeah, Pac-Man World 2 is pretty crashy. I didn't think about it like that, but that is fair. Anyway, so take you back to 2005 or so. For whatever reason, one of my early obsessions as a little kid was Pac-Man. And we had Pac-Man fucking everything. I had Pac-Man plushies. There was a vintage 80s Pac-Man. It was like a metal TV dinner tray that we had. That was Pac-Man. That was pretty cool. We had the Hanna-Barbera Pac-Man cartoons, actually from LimeWire. Believe it or not, my stepmom went onto LimeWire to get the cartoons for me. So that shows, again, that's just how far back we're talking. And of course I had a bunch of Pac-Man games. And I don't really know what kick-started the obsession, because this is approaching the point where I can't remember anything. I mean, do you guys have memories of when you were like 3 or 4 years old? I certainly don't. Anyway, but the Pac-Man World games were something that I had. And I played through, about 6 years ago now, I played a little bit of Pac-Man World 1 on stream. And I didn't get very far because the first boss kicked my ass and I got bored. And then the second game, which I guess is the one that most people remember most fondly, I have the disc of, and I have the disc of the first game as well. Never beat that one either, but I will maybe reconsider it. These games are not really connected to each other in terms of like a plot, and they feel pretty different from each other, so it's not like you need to play 1 to get the full effect out of 2 and 3. But yeah, so Pac-Man World 3, which, again, I have my childhood copy in my hands, and the whole gist of the game, these Pac-Man World games, I guess, were made for Pac-Man's various anniversaries, because I remember, what was the first game? What was that, Pac-Man 20th Anniversary, which came out in, like, 1998? So I guess 78 kind of checks out, yeah, okay. And then World 2 must have been for, like, 25th, and then this one also says 25th, but, like, it was 27 years after that game came out, because it was 1979, 1980 in the West, and this game came out in 2005, so, well, that would have been 25. So I guess Pac-Man World 2 was just there. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so on the eve of his 25th birthday party, Pac-Man is mysteriously teleported out of Pac Village and into a dark, unstable world. Now it is up to Pac-Man and his old nemesis turned ally Orson to put a stop to Irwin's plot. Along the way, encounter a host of ghastly ghosts, monsters, and robots, plus some unexpected friends. Together with the unlikely alliance of ghosts Pinky and Clyde, Pac-Man must save Pac-Land from ruin. Yeah, this game's pretty funky. So, without further ado, let's get her going. That's my whole spiel. I've never actually beaten this game. I've never beaten any of the Pac-Man World games. This is apparently not very long. This is about the same, maybe a little bit, what is it, 8.5 hours? So yeah, it's like 2/3 the length of Ratchet and Clank, so we'll have this done in 2 or 3 streams. It's a nice way to ease back into it. And, sorry, I was just trying to think if I had enough space on my memory card. I think I do. But yeah, how's everything going with you guys? That's, you caught up on all of me for the past week. How are you doing? Jake is fine. Hello, Jake. Oh, shit. You know what I forgot to do? It's a little tiny thing. It's all good. But I have to plug the other end of my HDMI splitter into my TV. There's the cable. That way I can actually play the game. Because otherwise I can't play the game. I'd have to play it through the Streamlabs preview, and that's not going to work. There we go. Let me get chat pulled up on my phone while that works. So Kevy says doing pretty good, very sleepy. Yeah, she's had a pretty long day. Nia says ups and downs. I know that feeling very well. And DCB says that his operating systems professor looks a little bit like Crazy Ken of the Computer Clan. So there you have it. Oh, here's one thing I do want to do really quick while we get all the logos and stuff going. I'd like to turn the capture audio just up a little bit. Just because it was fine for music, but I imagine it'll probably, dialogue and stuff will probably get lost if I don't turn it up a little bit. So, yeah, that should be fine. Again, if there's mixing issues, you guys just tell me, you let me know. So, Pac-Man World 3, do you want to load a save game? By the way, this sucks. Which one is highlighted, which one isn't? My brain wants to say the one on the right, but it's actually the one on the left. And now it's the one on the left, or actually the one on the right. So, good UI design. Do you want to load a save game? We don't have one of those. So, before I get into the game proper, I do want to start off with this extras menu. This is a terrible dialogue. Thank you. I'm glad you agree with me. I want to start off with this little museum component, which naturally I spent more time fucking around in than the actual game. It's just like a little room, and you're Pac-Man, who has some shiny-ass eyes. Can we get the light shining on that just right? I'm not crazy, right? You guys saw that. But you've got, like, this is like a timeline of all the different Pac-Man games. Hello, Triss. So, you know, you got Pac, Miss Pac, who has no longer canon because I think the Ms. Pac-Man trademark is owned by AtGames or some shit like that. It got crazy, but she's still Ms. Pac in our hearts. Super Pac-Man, Junior Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man, which is actually pretty interesting. Baby Pac-Man was like a combination pinball game. It's pinball, and then you knock the ball up into a certain part, and you play Pac-Man on the top screen. And I'm like, that's pretty neat. I never had much experience with it because, you know, it didn't get ported to anything. But I think somebody made a Baby Pac-Man homebrew for the Atari 7800 not too long ago, which is pretty great. There's a dedicated pinball Mr. and Ms. Pac. Professor Pac-Man, which is like a, what was this, like a bar trivia game? Yeah. Pac and Pal, which was kind of freaky. Pac-Land, which is like the OG freaking side-scroller. Pac-Mania, that's the 3D one, where you can jump. Pac-Man VR. And Pac-Man World. And then Ms. Pac-Man Maze Madness, which is another game I might actually want to stream at some point. I have that for Game Boy. Never beat it. Never beat it. Pac-Man World 2, and that's that. Then you've also got, you got this little, we'll come back to the TV. Or actually, no, there's two TVs. What's this TV? What is this one?
Product not yet ready.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Is this the trailer for Pac-Man World Rally? Yeah! You guys remember when Pac-Man was in a fucking kart game? Hell yeah! That's real shit right there. And you get the Puka and the Figar from Dig Dug, and yeah. I should try this at some point. I have the setup to be able to try these games now. I should. Then you've got this bit, which is collectible cards. Okay. You've got, this is really interesting. This is obviously Pac-Man, but it's not like, if you listen close to the sound effects, I don't think it's emulated. I think this is another recreation, which is weird because Namco Museum 25th Anniversary already had a perfectly emulated version of Pac-Man. So the fact that they had to, like, remake it again, and it's not the Namco Museum version either. I have no idea what this is. It seems accurate enough, but, you know. I don't know. Something about it always felt a little strange. DCB is eating garlic fried chicken breast, which does sound delicious. I had... What did I have for dinner tonight? I had Sloppy Joe's. That was pretty good. Sloppy Joe's, and then I air fried myself some pierogies. Newgrounds port. Maybe. Pac-Man is pretty good. I'm still no good at it, which is funny given that I was Pac-Man 19. I'm still no good at this game. But I was at least good enough to clear out this maze. So that's something. This is on topic because Pac-Man eats a lot. So true, so true. Yeah, like that. I swear the ghost not coming in until the maze starts in the second level, I swear that's not correct. So this really is just like, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I really feel like this is a recreated version, which is not a bad thing, because it's not a bad version at all. But it's just odd because, again, Namco Museum 25th Anniversary already had freaking proper emulated version of the original game. So I don't know what the deal with that was. And then, the last thing that I want to show you guys in here is this big old TV, which has a whole-ass interview with Toru Iwatani? Oh, okay, they're not gonna. There he is, Iwatani. There he is. Yeah, the creator of Pac-Man. I think he's still working in games. Maybe. I want those little fucking pillows, of the ghosts and stuff. I want them still. The creator of Pac-Man. I watched this like 400 times as a kid. But yeah, he's pretty great. He's got some interesting insights. All of this stuff is pretty well known at this point. Pac-Man, Pac-Man, Pac-Man. Kills you, kills you, kills you.
Pac-Man を考えたときは、当時のアーケードゲームのスペースでは
barbarous games where you kill aliens or something. He's not wrong. There was a 70s arcade game called Death Race where your whole entire goal was literally to run over people.
女性が楽しく遊べるビデオゲームを作れば、アーケードゲームセンターも
It's a true story. Ask your parents.
カップルや女性客も来るだろうと女性をターゲットに考え始めました。で、女性をターゲットに考えたときに昼食にピザを取ってピザを食べた。
Yeah, no, that was the OG video game controversy, wasn't it?
形になってたんです。そこで、そうだ、この形で食べるというゲームを作ろうというふうに思いついたんです。ですから、
The pizza story is
ピザの
true.
話は本当です。
You heard it here first, folks. It was like this size. That's not that big of a pizza. I don't know. I didn't think I was going to watch the whole thing, but now I'm just settling back into being 6 years old and watching this over and over. Instead of playing the game, of course. Replay it 10 times on stream just for you, Jake.
パックマンにモンスターに追っかけられている立場から パワークッキーを食べると
Then the power
パックマン
dynamic is
が強くなって
reversed, and you
逆
can
に
eat the
モンスター
ghosts.
を追いかけて食べられる。この逆転のアイデアが一番面白いと思います。
Ooh. Oh, I wanted to see if you could get freaking all 4 ghosts in that one. Actually, I don't remember how that
パ
one
ック
goes.
マン
Hold
は
on.
食べるゲームですので、非常に簡単なゴンっていう音とか、それからワク
A
ワク
true anniversary release,
とか
absolutely.
非常に
This was a
シンプル
labor
な
of love.
音で構成しました。ですからシンプルな音階ですので人の耳に残ったと思います。
Oh yes, Pac-Man on cell phones. Check this shit out.
携帯でパックマンがヒットしている
This is
の
some
は
classic J2ME shit right here. Hold on.
ボタンだけで遊べるシンプルなゲーム性が今でも通用するということの証明だと思います。
Has Pac-Man stayed hip with the
時
kids?
代とともにキャラクターが変わっていくのはよくあることだと思います。
As soon as Pac-Man starts talking, I'm not equipped to handle this. That's okay, I understand.
時間とともに
I understand.
成長しているんです。ですから成長の過程でキャラクターが変化していくのは当然のことなんです。
Why is Pac-Man such a cultural
パック
icon?
マンを作っていた当時は、
Sorry, I
性
just
能が
noticed. Blinky over there looks like
表
he's
現す
seen
る
some
内
shit.
容が、図らずもシンプルになってしまいました。でもそのシンプルさこそがプレイヤーにちょうどぴったりと合ってたんです。ですから今でもプレイして楽しいのはプレイヤーにフィットしている、そういう部分だと思います。私は
Yeah, no, it's funny because if you look close, he's not actually playing the game. The score's not going up. Man's just watching the attract screen over and over.
もう人たちに
Actually, he probably only watched it one time, and they just did that for the B-roll.
アメリカやヨーロッパでは
I thought it
もっと
wouldn't fit in America because
スリリングな
Americans are
非
stupid
常
and
にアクション性の
people
高い
like
ゲームが
guns.
好きな
Nope,
人たちな
no
の
worries.
で
I was autistic
パックマンは
and I liked
合わない
Pac-Man
と思い
quite a
ました
bit. I still do.
でもいざ蓋を開けてみるとアメリカでヨーロッパで全世界で大ヒットしましたので自分自身驚いています。シンプルで綺麗なラインを持ったデザインが25年経っても支持されている。
I wonder how much the creator of Pac-Man plays Pac-Man. So that's really interesting. That perfect Pac-Man score bet.
だよ
I learned quite a bit.
決めだよ
Oh, it's for you. They give him a round of applause. I would too. But that perfect Pac-Man score thing is interesting because that was a very recent, relatively speaking, development. The idea of the perfect Pac-Man score being 5 lives and then the split screen. Because of course I was reading the absolutely excellent dot series from perfectpacman.com, which is it was a domain that Billy Mitchell bought back in the 90s and then let it expire, and then Ursat's cats, Walter, not Walter Day, but just Walter, the guy who runs Perfect Pac-Man now, he bought it and he's been using it as a place to chronicle all of Billy Mitchell's silly bitchelness. Pac-Man remotely detonated a bomb with that phone call. That's those were in fact the nuclear codes. I'm sorry, he just took out a small country. What a monster. Anyway, but he, in one of the dots, because part of Billy Mitchell's sort of stature is that he was the first to do this perfect Pac-Man. He spends a decent amount of time in, I think, Dot 2 explaining the history of, Pac-Man score, like scorekeeping and the search for, like, the perfect game and all that. And the original definition of a perfect game was only the 3 lives, and I don't even think it included the dots on the split screen. And then they found the dots on the split screen, and even in, I think it was 1987, 1988, Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot take credit for the silly Mitchell thing. That's a Carl Jobsism. But even in, I think it was like 87, 88, there was a guy by the name of Bill Bastable, and he was the first to truly get that 360 on Pac-Man. And he had photographic proof in everything, in the 80s. The only reason that score would be disqualified under today's metrics, there was no scorekeeping at that point. So it wasn't him cheating, quote unquote. It was just him doing it for funsies. The only reason it would get disqualified now is that he used the pause switch on the board. So there's actually a dip switch on the board that lets you pause the game indefinitely. That is the only reason that score would get disqualified now. But that was the true first original Perfect Pac-Man. And the point is moot anyway, because there's actually places you can park Pac-Man indefinitely when you're playing Pac-Man if you need to go, I don't know, sleep. So, the point's moot anyway. He did it. He was the one who did the first Perfect Pac-Man, but then Billy Mitchell saw this golden opportunity to be like, I'm going to be the first person to do a perfect game. But that whole 360 wasn't even initially considered the perfect game. Originally it was 3 lives, but Billy had to increase it to 5 lives to make his score, the biggest it could possibly be. So, yeah, anyway. Would they have cast Chris Pratt to play Pac-Man if this game was made today? You betcha, buddy. Anyway, time to actually get into the game. Warning, Pac-Man voice coming.
Junior! 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 Junior, you didn't happen to see the... Oh, thanks, Snooky. Happen to see any sign of the birthday boy?
Did someone say cake?
No, nobody said cake.
Cherry meringue sugar stuffed power pellet a l'orange? You shouldn't have.
Well, you only turned 25 once.
Did someone say
Just
cake?
sounds so old.
I just turned 25.
Sweetie, you're only as 25 as you feel.
That's not even
honey.
old.
You and Junior are the best presents I ever had.
It kind of fits.
And you're right. I look fantastic.
Is something wrong?
Honey, my pack sense is tingling.
Oh, see you later.
Pac, get down from there. You're not 24 anymore, you know.
But I'm not doing anything.
Pac-Man 25, a wife and a kid.
Work with
By the
me,
way,
smart
look at that. That's the
shower
Pac-Man
stick
machine
from
in the
Micro
museum.
Circuitry.
You notice?
Okay, honey, it was funny once.
Don't panic! Everything's under control. I don't think it'll happen.
Oh, well, at least this birthday's still better than my 20th.
Happy birthday, dear.
That's a hell of a way to start the game. So Pac-Man dies, and he falls into this nuclear wasteland.
Pac-Man, can you hear me? Outpost calling Yellow Fella. Repeat, can you hear me?
My spectrometer. Who's there?
Pac-Man!
The signal's bad here. Some idiot teleported me into a pit.
Is that clear? You shouldn't rush to judgments, Pac-Man. Teleportation is not so easy.
Orson? Is that you? Are you by any chance the idiot of whom we speak?
Got him.
I had pinpoint control of the porter until you squirmed. I would port you again, but I can't log on. Where are you?
I'm in some sort of landfill pit. There's green goo, some trash-looking junk, and it smells really bad in here. Really?
Oh, you're down there. Ew. Rather you than me. Make your way upwards. I'll try to think of some way to help.
What about the monsters? There's usually monsters at times like this.
Oh, man. So yeah, of course the game has to give you a little tutorial level. I don't remember if you could punch in Pac-Man World 1 and 2, but you can in this game. But yeah, this level is absolutely burned into my memory. Because I played it so many freaking times. And I don't remember how far I got, but it wasn't too far into this game. Because again, this game is not very long. And I never beat it. So evidently I couldn't have gone too far. No punching in World 2, only the butt bounce. There you go.
Aha, monsters, check. These are the guys that smell so bad, huh?
That's right. Pac-Man beats the shit out of people. Bet you didn't see that coming. This wasn't on my Pac-Man World bingo card. Oh, you know what it's time for? I was expecting to go through all of them. I guess not. So anyway, oops. There we go. Got some health back. As far as the way the game handles to play, next they're going to give him a Keyblade. As far as how it handles, Pac-Man doesn't feel too bad. The camera sucks. The camera is fucking not very good. Everything feels a little bit sensitive, but it's not too bad. And the yeah, there we go. I think Pac-Man World 2 had more fluid controls, but this doesn't, like I said, this doesn't feel bad. Camera looks better than Sonic Adventure 2. We felt your pain, brother. We felt your pain. DCB playing the Sonic Adventure 2 Knuckles fucking levels last night on a call, which was pretty great. It did not look great. Citation needed. Being a Sonic fan is hard work. Truer words were never spoken. I had a good time too. It was a good call. We have good calls. I'm very glad that we have good calls now that Nicole isn't here. I think Kebby fell asleep, which is fine. She needs the rest. Big EP. EBDB. Anyway, that robot is fucking busted.
Who dumps a giant busted robot? Who made all this weird junk?
I guess we're about to find out. Now I see that over there. I don't know how you get to it. suppose I'll figure it out. Oh, you jump through the window. That's it. Like I said, this is a weird-ass Pac-Man game, right? Like, that's like the darker wasteland version of Pac-Man. Not bad.
Person,
Just
why
interesting.
am I here?
Would you believe me if I said the whole world was in danger?
Let me get back to you on that, buddy.
Ugh, little bugs. I sure hope there's cake at the end. I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit of eating. It is Pac-Man. Wall jumping felt pretty good. It was pretty effortless as compared to the wall jumping in Ratchet and Clank, which was occasionally fiddly. Wall jumping Pac-Man. That's right, babe. Whoops. You know it.
It looks like this weird busted machinery still sort of works.
Sort of. There was a PSP version. There was a Nintendo DS version of this, and I played it, and it sucked. Like, they tried to do, like, a whole-ass, like, port of Pac-Man World 3, like what you're seeing right here, for the DS, and it was not good. And I got stuck very early on. I wasn't sure what to make of it, other than I didn't like it. Ah, man. You know, the 2000s were a great time in gaming. They really were. They got Pac-Man World 3 on the DS, but at what cost? They, what's that saying? They spent too long thinking of if they could that they didn't think if they should. Whoops. Well, that was nice of them to give me iframes long enough to hop out of the bit. Anyway, it's time to save. Wow. Saving is important. Is that the music? I've never heard this song. In fact, I couldn't even tell you what the music for this game sounds like. I guess it sounds like that. What the fuck? Weird orchestral, like, industrial beats to wall jump to. Whee! That was close. Nasty bitches. So that's all the melons. See what this does. Robot time. Yes, that whole button was specifically so he could grab the bridge out of goo. By the way, rate the goo. If I had to rate the goo,
Orson, who
I mean,
made
to
these
be honest,
robots?
I don't want to drink any goo from a video game.
Irwin, typical megalomaniac, hates chocolates and kittens. An only child, I think.
There you
I
go.
know the type. Well, at least I can get across the goo now.
There you go. He hates chocolate and kittens. What? That was rude of them. I thought I could just jump down, but I guess not.
Orson, who made these robots?
They tricked me.
A nasty creep named Irwin, typical megalomaniac, hates chocolates and kittens. An only child, I think.
I know the type. Well, at least I can get across the goo now.
That is pretty evil. How can you hate kittens? All they want to do is explore and be cozy. All they want to do is frolic.
So, what's this Irwin guy up to?
It's bad, Pac-Man. Let's just say he threatens Pac-Land, the Spectral Realm, the rest of the world, and everything else as well.
Don't really answer my question there, Orson, but okay.
Uh-oh. I'm detecting a rise in energy in your sector, Pac.
Details of my sector's energy should be between me and Miss Pac. Thank you very much.
What did he mean by this?
Please, Pac-Man. Do you see a swirly thing?
Yeah. Mr. No Fun Swirly Thing, check. Spewing ghosts, check.
Not ghosts. Spectral monsters. Tougher than ghosts. You'll need a power pellet.
Ah! Them motherfuckers is fast. Now we're getting into the Pac-Man part of the game, right? Ugh. That wasn't all of them. No! I got stuck on the fucking scenery. Go away. That's not fucking fair. Tell me there's one more power pellet. Hey, we got this special bonus. Hello, Kibby. Yeah, I figured you were asleep. Honestly, man, if you just want to say goodnight now and, like, properly, like, or at least, you know, to, safeguard yourself in case you do fall asleep, that's perfectly fine with me. You've had a very long day, so, yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
Whoa! Of all the ghostly things I ever ate, those are the least pleasant. I need a mint.
The spectral monsters come from the spectral realm, which is being siphoned by Irwin, which is why they're in a seriously bad mood.
The spectral realm? Don't you ghosts have something to do with that?
It's our home, too. Now can you see why I need your help? I don't know exactly what Irwin's up to, but it involves my home, which is why I'm in a seriously bad mood. Come and find me at the outpost. It's just a little bit further.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest, for all the time I've spent playing this game, I don't even know what the fuck Irwin looks like. I don't know if he's like a human being. I don't want to know either. We're gonna find out together. You can look it up. I'm gonna find out together, question mark. Alright, so that's all the dots for this area finally eaten. 'Tis a mystery. There's a Galaxian. And you know what Galaxians mean if you happen to be a veteran of the Pac-Man World series. That means you get a special maze when you eat it. But not yet. I'm gonna... You won't be able to talk to me until we see him in the game because I carry the forbidden knowledge. That's okay. I'm glad that you know. Smarty pants. I think that's all of the fruits also. I think that's everything cleared out. Alright, special maze time. By the way, look how low rent this fucking maze is. First off, you don't even get the Waka Waka sounds. And then the ghosts don't even have eyes. They just kind of like have holes in their face. Scary. But also kind of cool. Yeah, we still got that 1600. Oh, what's the green thing? Double Pac-Man. Don't get it twisted. The Ghost Pac-Man can't eat ghosts, though. Because that would be cheating. Whoops. First try. Ooh, there's a bug. I don't know what the bug did, but the bug, that was a bug. There we go. Pac-Man is the 1980 Subway Surfers. Maybe. Maybe. But that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Your reward for playing Pac-Man is to get to play more Pac-Man. First try. Anyway, here's the rev pad. How does he do that? How does he do that? Have you ever tried to run in place like that? How does he do that? Wow, I get to enter my initials. Well, you know what I have to always do, right? You know what I have to put into every single initial high score table, right? Pac-Man World 3 options save file. Can I fit it? Apparently it'll fit it. I didn't have much space on my memory card. That's why I wasn't sure. Save game project. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, do that. Pack and pack.
Orson, I thought you were going to teleport.
I can't calibrate Pac-Man. Atmospheric, interference from the, radiation. Just keep following the path. I'm not far away at all.
It's very convenient, Orson. Asshole. Why should I trust a ghost anyway? What has a ghost ever done but eaten my ass? Oh, these are cool. These are special power pellets. You eat it, and then you make, like, a big circle, and then, like, it strangulates all the enemies. And it's really nice of them to stand still, too. Just like that. Racist. That's racist. It's the truth. Once a ghost, always a ghost. It's just the order of things, okay?
those rev roll plates.
This whole area was created by a race known as the Ancients, Pac-Man. It hums with their power. Even though they're long dead now, the cave still has a life of its own.
Were they named the Ancients, or do you just call them the Ancients, Orson? These are important world-building details. I think you can punch the bugs, too, which is cool. Yup. In their time, they were the moderns. So true, so true. Anyway, this hill is pretty steep. I think you gotta rev roll up the hill. Yep. See? I still got it. I still got it. The brand new Ancients. That's my new band. Whoops, I was just down there. Hold on. Would have been so Sonic Adventure coded. DCB's thinking about one thing tonight, other than garlic chicken. Oh no, I wasn't actually on the pad correctly. It's a pretty nice looking game, I will say. There we go. Like, I do like the art style and whatnot. So anyway, here's a bunch of guys. Ooh, nice little hidden path. I can't really look down too much. I wish I could. Oh, I sort of can. Well, here, hold on. R1. Yeah, R1. Right to the edge and look down. Oh, I can't see shit. I can't see shit because there's a fucking yellow Pac-Man in the way. Good game design. Good job. Anyway, let's put the key in the hole. Oh, there's more guys. Can't see shit. Huh, I wonder if I could climb that. Surprise! No. Oh shit, I need some health. Fuck. Oh! That both didn't help or hurt me. Cool.
Of course. You say that this Irwin guy is messing with the spectral realm. No wonder the spectral dudes are upset. Not only are they outcast themselves, but now their home isn't even their own.
Yes, but they're vicious little creeps anyway, so don't feel too sorry for them.
Even the ghosts are like, fuck those guys. Absolutely brutal. Get a nice little another canyon pass. Yeah, punch the shit out of those bugs. Irwin, how could you? So I'm gonna guess this is what Irwin looks like. Thanks, DCB. Boyo spoiled it for everybody. Oh, there's another Galaxian. Neat. Well, maze time. Fuck. Ooh, what's the yellow one do? It just makes another copy of Pac-Man. That's kind of useful, though. Oh, I'm getting disoriented. There's a bug. Yeah, I don't know what the bug does. But I got the bug. This is a good game. Icy Pinky is confused. Ooh, you know what I just noticed? That's actually kind of cool. So if you don't know, Pac-Man, the way that the game is built, the actual OG Pac-Man, the way that it's built is the ghosts, their personalities. They have two different modes. They have a scatter mode, and then they have a target mode. Scatter mode makes them wander aimlessly to four corners of the board. Each of them have their own corner. And then the chase mode obviously makes them chase Pac-Man, and they chase Pac-Man in one of four different ways. There's the red one, so Clyde, he will just directly chase you. He just targets Pac-Man's position. Pinky targets, I want to say it's Pac-Man's position plus a couple tiles away from it. She basically sets up for ambushes. And then Inky, the blue one, I think it's like targets Pac-Man's position up and to the right. And then Blinky, the orange one, if he is far enough away from Pac-Man, he will chase like Clyde. But if he is close to Pac-Man, he will scatter to his scatter corner of the board. It's a really neat way of they vary up the pathfinding. But the cool thing is that I think they replicated that for the mazes in Pac-Man World 3, because Pinky was just like sort of wandering the right of the board, the top left, and then she changes direction, which is that's how you know it's a different mode, that the ghosts just switched modes, because they'll switch direction. So she's changed to her chase mode then. So I think they've replicated the ghost AI for 3D mazes as well, which is pretty neat. That's a nice touch. Fucking it's Okami too, but she's like a Marvel character. She's quippy mother of Matarasu. Issen is already quippy and a pervert. Anyway, time to fly. So you eat the red dot, and you go flying. That's pretty fun. Oh, that's right. You can't bounce on that guy. Because he's got spikes on his back. He's a tough motherfucker. He takes 6 hits, not just 3. Fucking bugs. Pack guy, hello Yoshi. That is me. I am the pack guy. Maybe even the 19th one. Bounce on that guy. Hey, listen, you're the one making it gay.
This has been here for, well, my instruments suggest a very long time. They just didn't want just anyone.
I wonder how long the ancients have been around. Could it be ancient?
My speciality.
I sure do wonder. Didn't they make... Yeah, I was wondering that as well. Now that also makes me think, did Japanese Pac-Man World 3 have him be like a quippy Marvel character? Is this a thing that they added to the American version, or was this always intended? I don't think it was a translation error. I think it was just them using a weird word. Ow. Alright, time for a quick save. Quick save, quick drink of water. It's important. You gotta save. Anyway, so that is a crystal. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Save. Remember to save. Remember to hydrate. That's all I gotta say. So... Nope. Thank you. Man, this place is freaky. But kind of neat looking. Hey, you just spawned randomly. No cheating. That's what you get. Motherfucker. I love how aggressive the butt bounces are. Yeah. My man can punch fucking holes in the earth with his ass. This area feels kind of Slime Rancher-ish. I can see it. I can see it. You should stream some Slime Rancher. Just saying. How do I stop the roll? There should be a button to stop the roll, right? Circle. Circle is what would do that. Oh, I like the dandelion particles. That's cool. That's a nice visual touch. This is a nice looking game. Okay, so that is all of the cherries. Cabby stream real. Cabby's been streaming for months now. She's what? Cabby Soft on Twitch. Whoops. Yeah, so Kebby streams on Kebbysoft on Twitch, and then Savannah is Five Whole Ducks on Twitch, and she goes every Friday, and Kebby goes every Sunday, and then I'm Tuesdays. It's pretty fun. It's a good time. Savannah mostly plays 3D platformers, and Kebby mostly plays Okami. But she plays some other stuff occasionally, or draws, you know, a whole bunch of things. We got a lot of streams going. Are you sure you don't want to eat, man? Because you sound very, very tired, and you're starting to misspell things like I do when you're tired. Yeah, man, it's all good. I'm just happy you tuned in. You know, you don't have to exhaust yourself staying up for the whole thing. You know, although I do appreciate you being here, of course. But I also know how important getting your rest in is, and it's almost 1 a.m. for you. So you know, definitely do not mind if you want to just nap instead, man. I believe you got school tomorrow too. Yeah, no, she's played through basically the whole of Okami on stream, which is nuts. Because that's a long-ass game. Next stream is a variety stream. Telling you, you should do Slime Rancher. Sorry, I'm just doing a little explore of the area, seeing what all I've missed. I do see there's an orange. That's so satisfying. I feel bad because I slept through last stream too. It's okay, man. Genuinely, you got the VODs. You can watch them. And you did tune in, you know, you were watching, but also I really don't want you to, like, stay up and miss sleep and exhaust yourself just for my stream, you know. I love you and I appreciate it, but I also care about your health. I got my PC fixed very recently. I need to play more Rock Band 3 when I get the time. Hell yeah. I started off the stream mentioning that I was having whammy issues with my tuxedo guitar, so I just got I got a red SG. Which, believe it or not, I got a nice discount on because it was marked as not working because the whammy bar was limp, but working just fine. I just did the rubber band to the strap peg trick and fixed it. So I now have 2 guitars, and I can continue playing Guitar Hero 2, which is great. I'm still working on RFGH stuff also. Flaccid whammy hours. It affects us all. Talk to your doctor. I'm looking for the blue crystal. Falling asleep to a video/stream is nice, IMO. Yeah, no, I mean, that was my point, really, is I'm like, it's okay if you just want to, like, say goodnight and fall asleep, you know? It's all good. I don't know if it's a problem specifically with the SGs, or if it's a problem with all guitars eventually. But yeah, I'm just happy to have a guitar again, to be perfectly honest. It's not like the other guitar couldn't be fixed. The problem is probably the connection between the SG pot, the whammy pot and the main board. There's probably a connection issue there, which can be fixed probably pretty easily with just like a soldering iron. But I don't have any soldering tools, so that's obviously not happening anytime soon. I'll fix it eventually, but yeah. So, but as far as the RFGH stuff goes, still working on it. Seems like about once a week I'm doing something. I finished something with it. Whoops, I did not mean to pause. When I last week I finished a song that was going to be in Volume 1, which is a Power Gig rechart of Strange Times by the Black Keys. Great song, very fun, and it's a really nice etude for like anchoring and hammer-on pull-off practice. It's really great for that. I see that there's like a jump over there. I don't know how you get to it, though. Not like that. Anyway, and then just today I finished, I ported over My Own Summer by by Deftones, because that was actually a Rock Band 3 pre-order track, along with Blue Monday and Burning Down the House. And obviously my favorite of the 3 is My Own Summer. So I ported that one over today, and that was great. It was nice to be able to play that song with my brand new guitar. That one's also going to be on Volume 1. It's one that I just marked down for the set list. So that's cool. And I also have a... See, I'm up here, and there's blue crystal, but like, where's the blue crystal? Am I stupid? Yes, but, like, am I stupid? Hold on. Sorry, I will continue this thought in a moment. There's a fruit up there I could grab. Not that I know how to get to it. But yeah, I got one more chart that I'm actually, another custom that I'm actually working on from scratch, which is totally no pun intended, uncharted territory for me. And that is a custom of a Commodore 64 song. It's one of the most famous C64 songs out there. It's called Monty on the Run, and it's a tough track, honestly. The main riff is hard enough. It's very fast, yeah, and then the outro of it, I actually charted it last night while we were having our group call. I was drunk and having a good time, and I was like, hey, let me show you guys how bullshit difficult this would be, and I just charted it in front of everybody, and yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it does look like a lot of fun for the person who can play it, which might be just like a sigh, and that's it. Okay, so RevPad, try this. That's what brings down that, right? Yeah. And that was a green crystal. But yeah, I'd like to do other SID tunes. I'd like to chart other Sid tunes as well. Oh, stairs. Maybe I was supposed to go up here. Nope. But I'd like to chart other Sid tunes. I was looking through the fuck. Spelunker or Commando may be fun. I'll look into those. I've started just keeping them in a tab on my pin board. Ah, motherfucker. Tracks that I think would be fun. And by the way, these have stems because I have a way of splitting the 3 channels of the SID chip into individual tracks, and then I can make stems out of them. So it's full stems and everything, which is pretty fun. You can't do that with every track because people, you know, will sometimes use one track for multiple things or 2 tracks for the same thing, you know, to make either effects or chords. So it depends on the tune if you're able to do that, but for Monty I was able to. But I definitely, it is on the table, the idea of doing a whole Marf GH volume of just nothing but game music. But that's pretty far in the pipeline. But I did want to have, because it's an idea that I've been having, I'm putting it on the Volume 0 reissue, which was, you know, it's called the Chart Sampler Disc. So I'm still going with that and sort of doing all of the ideas that I had, doing them at least a little bit. Yes, okay, sorry. Because I was up there for a bit, right? Right? But now I got to think of how to get back up there. This has probably been massively infuriating to watch. I apologize. No, I don't. So, yeah, Monty will be on Volume 0, and it's like the second to last song on the disc, because it's a toughie, but again, it's nice to be charting some songs that have some difficulty to them. I chart a lot of like indie rock stuff that's just like a couple chords, which is great, but I want to cater to everybody, you know, everybody looking for like some challenge or some chordy stuff or some weird quirky indie rock stuff or just whatever you're looking to play, you know, kind of thing. So that's where we're at with that. Oh my god. How did I get up there? Oh, hold on. Use your eyes, Pac-Man. Yeah, variety in difficulty, variety in genre, just, you know, variety in general. Yeah, geez. Sorry that took me 20 minutes. There we go. Well, and also I was having a good chat, you know, so I don't really mind. There's the blue crystal. Boom. There we go. Hey, look, and it takes you right to that strawberry I was having trouble reaching. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ugh. What? There we go. I don't typically use Reddit at all. Oh yeah, the ribbon power pellet is fun. I don't typically use Reddit at all, but I occasionally scroll the PC Master Race subreddit because I have enthusiasm for that scene. That's one of the subreddits I don't have experience with. I didn't intend to start using Reddit back in May, but it's kind of sucked me in. That said, I do wonder how long it's going to last, just because, you know, it is intoxicating at first, that whole, like, oh, look, you know, I can be a smartass and get all these updates, and then you're like, yeah, but the people who do that are kind of like gigantic dickheads, and they sometimes think they're a lot smarter than they really are, and you realize that there's a good reason that Reddit has the reputation that it does. There was a lot of it is karma bait. That's a very good way to put it. It's like, you know, people who post, like, do you know how many threads I've seen, for example, on, like, The Simpsons Hit and Run, and, like, who remembers this game? You know, give me updates if you remember. Like, it's one of the most popular PS2 games. Everybody remembers The Simpsons Hit and Run, but, of course, that's what people do on there. But sometimes you just get bizarre threads. Like, there was this one thread that we were talking about in the group earlier about, it was a guy, it was in the retro gaming subreddit, and he was, I'll go in there in a moment, I just want to finish my thought. He was asking, he was like, hey, do you guys think that, should I, like, keep modern games from my children in order to give them an appreciation for old games? So basically what he's asking is, like, should I force my kid to play the Sega Master System? Because, of course, that's what he grew up with. He literally had told me, because I mentioned to him, I'm like, why are you being weird and forcing your kid to, like, play these older games? They want the new games. And, because, you know, that's what all their friends are playing. And he was like, well, I was a generation behind. I was playing the Master System when the PS2 was a thing. And it's like, well, cool. But, like, that doesn't mean you should, like, force your kid to do it, because your kid's not going to necessarily be into that shit, right? And it was just very, very bizarre, because he was literally saying, I'm expecting a kid. I'm expecting to have a child in, like, a couple months. And OP, you should be thinking about much more important things for setting your child up for success than what video games they play. And I tried to communicate this to him. And the other thing about Reddit, too, is you'll post in a thread, and it'll be specifically about something specific. It'll be specifically about something specific. But, you know, you'll make a point, and then there will be a bunch of people later on who come in after the thread's already died down, miss the point, and then try to, like, snark at you, basically. Because, you know, they take your word to mean something that you didn't actually say. And it's like, you're not as smart as you think you are. You know, like, there was another guy later on who was like, well, my parents didn't buy me the latest and greatest, and I turned out fine. I don't think kids need the latest and greatest. I'm like, that's not at all what we were talking about. But thank you for your input. You suck dick on the weekends. Fuck off. You know? So, yeah, with Reddit, I you know, sometimes I just wonder, like, maybe I should just tell somebody to fuck themselves, and you know, there's the whole Reddit thing, which Reddit, it feels to me like a way to prevent people from saying the thing that they actually feel. Like, you're allowed to provoke people, but they're not allowed to hit back, kind of thing. That's what Reddit feels like to me, because everybody on that site is looking for, like, a you know, a one-up, a gotcha. There was another thread where somebody was, like, really spurging out about the correct aspect ratio for games, and there was a guy in it, and I mentioned, like, well, sometimes I play games with the quote-unquote incorrect aspect ratio because I prefer the way it looks. Like Spyro on the PS1, that wasn't meant for 16:9, but I play it stretched out because it looks pretty decent in 16:9. And if I play it in 4:3 because I'm used to it being widescreen, it looks squeezed. So of course I'm going to play with the incorrect aspect ratio because I prefer this, you know? And he outright told me, he was like, well, aren't ego trips what this website is for? And like, absolutely not. Like, I go on there because I want to see, I don't know, I want to see, like, cool shit people are doing, or people will have, like, tech support questions, and I'll be able to answer it, whatever. I'm not there to feel superior to other people. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen, but that's not what I'm there for. To say that is like, wow, you're really kind of an asshole, aren't you? So it is a nice way to kill time, but also it's not something you should take seriously at all. And there are times where I've had to unjoin subreddits because
Weird techno stuff
they
in yours. Yours?
no, I don't think I've gotten this far in the game.
Shoddy craftsmanship like that. It all belongs to Irwin. He's building spectral
I had my old Reddit wiped and I don't regret it at all. I'm waiting for the moment my account gets deleted. I should. I should, but also I'm like, what else am I going to do at work when I'm bored? Because we're kind of in our slow season right now. Walking in late with a Starbucks in hand. What the fuck is up, Savannah? But yeah, there are times where I've had to unfollow subreddits because they're just full of idiots. Like, actually, like, aggressively, like, man, you guys are joyless freaks. Like, there was one incident that I had in, this is like a real video game. What the hell? Yeah, no, this game is pretty great. I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, it was in Golden Age Minecraft, which I enjoyed because I enjoyed seeing, you know, people's builds with the old versions of the game. But then I started seeing more and more the weird, like, superiority complex that people have with Golden Age Minecraft. And it was like somebody had posted like a tower that they had built. And someone else, this was insane.
Orson, I'd claim to be pleased to see you, but you messed up my party and threw me into a trash pit where lots of things with big pointy teeth tried to turn me into lunch.
This is serious, Pac-Man. Irwin is so hungry for power that he's siphoning energy from the spectral realm.
So what can I do?
For starters, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde have disappeared. I fear the worst. I want you to go to the spectral realm and check things out.
A trip to a doomed place that's full of ghosts and spectral monsters.
Hey, count me in. Good. But before that, I want you to help me calibrate Talkman.
I can't believe there's dialogue.
You have a new Talkman? A new big giant robot Talkman?
More than a normal giant robot, Pac-Man. 15 tons of the most state-of-the-art bad guy smooshing technology ever balanced on legs.
Cool.
The answer, Yoshi,
Just
is
try
not going
to break
outside.
this one, huh?
Anyway, what the fuck? Alright, I guess we're beating up shit with Talkman. Oh, this does not feel good at all. What the fuck is this? That is a very good question. But yeah, somebody, again, this is the most insane shit. He goes on. Let me pause it because I want to tell the story. He takes a screenshot of the person's build, this tower build from Golden Age Minecraft. He overlays a bunch of text on it to say, like, I think this build is below average. I think that this looks like a shitty 3D model. Like, all this stuff unloading on, like, someone's random build. Now, this is a build that was just uploaded for, you know, just for fun to the internet. And, you know, I made this point, and he honest to God went to me and he said, well, if you post it online, I have the right to have an opinion on it. And I like, man, you're fucking joyless. That somebody would build something for fun, and you would literally say that, he literally said that the build looked like soulless corporate art. Like, you know, what do they call that? Allegro, I think it is. The like, iPhone App Store art that kind of thing. He literally was just comparing this build that someone made to this. Yeah, Allegria. I just spent 3 hours learning French. I'll shit in your throat. Yeah, bro went Jimmy Neutron birthday problem on it. Like, genuinely, it was the Algeria. It was the single, like, most unhinged shit I've ever fucking seen. And the fact that, like, other people, I'm sure it was rage bait on some level, but this man really, like, even if it is rage bait, it's somebody who took someone else's build and linked to it also. It wasn't just that he screenshotted it. He linked it in a comment to show you, like, this is what I'm talking about. This specific post from this specific person, that is what I'm referring to. And he was like, you know, I'm just, hey, Castro, welcome. Just came to thank you. I'm listening to the restoration of the late tape. Yeah, no, I've gotten a couple people who pop in from the late tape. I'm glad that people still are finding that and enjoying it, because I'm very proud of it. You know, it sounds great still, I think. Anyway, but yeah, so just the even if it was like rage bait, it's still like I took time out of my day to post this image. Oh, thank you. Good luck on your stream. Thank you. You know, he took time out of his day to take this image, put a bunch of text over it, and then post it to the internet. When in reality, this was probably built by somebody who's like just casually playing Minecraft, and it was a pretty decent looking build also. Like, it wasn't, to call it below average, once again, was taking the piss. And then when I called him out on it, I'm like, dude, you're fucking nuts. He's like, well, if it's online, I get to have an opinion about it. And I just had to unfollow, because I was genuinely fucking disgusted at some of the people who were like popping in to say similar things. It's like, sure, you can have an opinion on this build. You can say it looks like shit, but you didn't just have an opinion on it. You specifically made another thread to drag people who build nice things, because there's a weird segment of like the Golden Age Minecraft community who are like, if it doesn't look like shit, if it doesn't look like a 12-year-old made a blocky building, then it's soulless. That's another word that they like to use, soulless. Oh, it's soulless. It doesn't even make sense as a building. You can't even go inside it. Like, it's Minecraft. The whole point of the game is that it's whatever you want it to be. There is no correct way to do it. You know, so I had to just outright unfollow that sub, because, and Silver Age Minecraft for that matter. And Golden Age Minecraft was weird anyway. They have a fucking swear filter. I'm like, what little kid is playing a Minecraft from 12 years ago? Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know? If they're playing Minecraft, they're playing, you know, the modern versions. They're not playing beta 1.7. And subs with swear filters are just garbage anyway. Yeah, people take it way too fucking seriously. Like, it's supposed to be a creativity tool. Go be creative with it, as opposed to, like, having strong opinions on other people's builds. Yeah, I mean, Reddit is a fucking porn website, right? Like, that's what a lot of people outright say they use Reddit for, is fucking porn. And there's, like, swear filters on some subreddits? Like, what kid is using Reddit? Like, kids do use the internet, and they do use social media. But, like, not Reddit. Because Reddit's all text and pictures. And that's boring. Kids don't like boring. Kids like exciting, and that's why they're on TikTok. Man, this is getting crazy. How long does this go on? Is there a specific score goal I'm trying to hit? All waves destroyed. There we go. There's always bad apples in communities, and I just try to do it. Yeah, but it's different. It's not just that it was like, this is a bad apple situation. This is like a specific thing that I kept seeing over and over, where people would feel superior because of the specific way that they play an old video game kind of thing. Like, this is a thing that was, like, happening over and over, and I was like, I just have no interest in this. I like Golden Age Minecraft, but Minecraft was a thing that I had when I had no friends, and I think maybe it's best like that. But, yeah, so But there are subreddits that I enjoy. The one subreddit I do legitimately really enjoy is the CD collector subreddit, because it's basically completely unmoderated. Like, I have never seen a post get removed. I've never seen any of that shit. And most of the people on there are pretty decent. Oh my god, is that him?
The red wire or the blue wire? Red wire, blue wire. For the last time, make up one of your minds.
Ask Blinky. He's the clever one. Blinky, don't tell him nothing.
Ah, I didn't hear you come in. What do you want this time?
Wow, he sure looks like a space alien.
Pinky and Clyde.
No, he hasn't. No one's heard of our friends Pinky and Clyde.
You two want to give me a break back there?
Aside from those last two ghosts, the spectral realm is almost empty. It's ready for the siphons to begin.
Ah, yes, well, thanks. It's been real.
It's been real. Off you go.
The new problem. The new yellow problem.
That's racist.
If you're talking about Pac-Man, our paths have already crossed.
It's yellow, huh? Too much to solve. We're all doomed, I tell you. Doomed! I don't want to be doomed. I just want to go home.
Anyway, Nefarious Scheme 57 is a big fat go. Nothing can stop me now. You say something about two other ghosts?
They'll be dealt with.
And if Pac-Man tries to interfere, he shall rue the day he ever tried to interfere.
What happened to 1 through 56? They all got foiled by Pac-Man, clearly.
I'm warning you two.
Man, this game has some lore. This is some deep Pac-Man lore. Pac-Man World 59.
Whoa, wow. What is this place, Orson? It's weird.
Okay, I do remember this part.
If my calculations are correct, and they are, you're in the spectral realm just as planned.
So this is where all you ghosts come from. Not very homely, is it? Remind me what I'm doing here?
I've lost contact with my friends, Pac-Man. I need you to track them down. Pinky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, first they chase me, then I chase them, then they chase me. Tracking them down will be just like old times. I'm on it.
But yeah, no, the CD collector subreddit is fun, and also I get to play detective. Like, there'll be posts where people will post like random obscure compilations of CD like music and stuff that they found for like $1 at a library or whatever. And then I get to go on Discogs and be like, oh, this is from this, and here's where this came from. And it's like, oh man, that's neat, you know? Like, it's great. It's probably the closest to a like really good community that I found on Reddit. Is the CD collector subreddit. So, big recommend. Which is surprising because people are usually dickheads when it comes to music. And they're usually dickheads when it comes to like vinyl and stuff. But the CD people, in some cases, they're a little too cavalier. I've had people basically say, by the way, you can like wipe your ass with a CD and it'll still work. They're basically indestructible. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to encourage people to do that. That's a little weird. My favorite sub was cropped Chuck Norris memes. I've never really dug into the funny side of Reddit. That and the social side of Reddit, like the am I the asshole kind of subreddits. Because to me, it just feels like, I don't know, people are very desperate. I prefer it. I don't know. I'm also just not the kind of person who hangs around in very funny places. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe that says something about me. But I mean, there's people I watch that I think are funny. But oh yeah, by the way, Pac-Man wall jumps. Real shit. Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying what my blind spots are as far as Reddit goes. You know, what subs I do and do not pay attention to. Marf is not one for whimsy. It's not for lack of trying. I have enjoyed like the occasional trip through like r/1 orange brain cell and stuff like that. That's a good sub. Did I get the melon? I swear there was a melon, right? Oh, I can do the R1 thing, right? Nope. Nope, R1 is suddenly not working. There we go. Okay, I guess I did grab the fruit. Yeah, it's a curse, I'm afraid. If I could be a silly little guy, I would, but it's harder than you think. These are time keys. You'll have to get all keys in a set spinning at the same time. Okay. Well, that was easy. There we go. Do what I do and base your self-worth on how funny you are. Being a silly little guy is a lot of work, okay? It's hard to be so full of whimsy. We do our best. Every day we do our best. We out here doing our best. Alright, where am I supposed to go now? By the way, rate the goo, chat. Like I said, I don't rate the goo because I wouldn't drink any goo that I find in a video game. There we go. Be off for now since late. Thanks for the fun chat. Good luck with the game. Alright, Yoshi, thanks for popping in. See you next time. Too hazy. Savannah would not like a hazy IPA. Or, like those the unfiltered beers like Hoegaarden. I do like Hoegaarden. I should get myself a 6-pack of Hoegaarden next week. I had picked up a 6-pack of... Fuck. I missed the cherry. I don't know if I can go back and get it. But I missed a,
Get your game face on, Pac-Man.
Yeah, get your game face on.
Spectral activity in your area.
Wait, why do the spectral monsters need a portal to teleport into the spectral realm when they're already from the spectral realm? This doesn't make any sense. This world building is a leaky bucket. Picking up sexual activity. No, Savannah, you have no idea. They made a joke about that too. Where Orson was like, "Oh, I'm detecting an increase in activity in your area." Oh, is that a token? That's a melon. Yeah, melon. I like a good melon. Anyway, he's like, "I'm picking up a rise in activity in your sector," and Pac-Man was like, "That's between me and Ms. Pac-Man, thank you." So, yeah, you're not the first one to think of that. But yeah. What the fuck was I saying?
What's with the spectrals?
Oh, beer, right. I got a 6-pack of, it was like this Brooklyn Brewery dark chocolate stout.
Irwin's siphoning seems to have stirred them up, though.
It's pretty alright. It's very dark. And it's like 10%, so it's pretty good. But it was the last one we had, because it was a Christmas beer. And it's the last one we had. And I was like, well, I can't let someone else get that. And indeed, like 4 hours after I put it away from myself, someone came in and asked about it. And I was like, nope, sorry, we sold out. Oh, okay, I can go back and pick up the cherry. That's good. But yeah, I think, I don't know what I'll do next week. And I have a full fucking case of those Howie's Al Cacinos that I'm still drinking through. So, yeah. I'll be set on alcohol for a little bit. Oh, nice. Another place you can wall jump. That's the important part. The music in this game is so bizarre. It never fits, and I barely hear it except for little snippets. Oh, I guess there's no way back up. Other than... Ooh! Oh, man. Edging in the living room right there. First try. Wow, this sure looks like a maze. I wonder if there's gonna be ghosts.
This brings back memories.
Nasty folks at 3 o'clock, Pac-Man.
That's racist.
Plenty of time to... Oh!
Ow. Microsoft, how do you edge? Wouldn't you like to know, Microsoft? I love it when companies don't understand slang at all. Reminds me of that classic McDonald's ad. I was like, I'd hit it. I'm a dollar menu guy. He's saying he's gonna fuck a double cheeseburger.
This sure is...
Did they actually say that? Yes.
You weren't
That's
brought
real
up here,
shit.
Pac-Man. Now, get after those ghosts.
I hear you, buddy. Any idea where I should be heading?
I would. I bet you would.
Contact from Pinky came from right at the top of this realm, so head there.
Yeah, no. Marketing fuck-ups are so wonderful. Genuinely fantastic. Or one of my personal favorites is the one lonely calorie from I want to say it was Pepsi Max. Something like that. Where they had yes, it is. It is in fact the topic in our Somnolfutstep. Yeah, Pepsi Max. They're like, okay, so there's one single calorie in Pepsi Max. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna have grotesque full-page advertisements of this calorie fucking killing himself, and this is what they thought would sell Pepsi Max. Ooh, Geen. He's Geen. Look at him. Oh, he do such big speeds. Actually insane. Thank you, Pepsi. Very cool. Can I have my power pellet back? Please? The fucking bedoing pads are so violent in this version. They sound like gunshots. It's kind of awesome. How do I get back over there? I don't think we can. Oh, there we are. But yeah, no, it is fascinating to see the way that companies try to like push the envelope. Because the thing is, and what people don't quite get is, obviously, advertisers don't want like shit fucking their product up. They don't want to be like, oh, you know, there's edgy shit and we can't control it. But sometimes the companies want to be the edgy ones, you know. And that's when you get stuff that either is like super iconic, or it's really, really off-puttingly poor taste. Or I think about, this is less edgy and more like hip and trendy. Stuff like OK Cola, where it's like, everything is going to be okay. It's like so apathetic and so 90s. It was like, it was literally like a soda made to like advertise to people who don't like advertisements. Yeah, exactly. It's to get your attention. And, you know, they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, so I'm sure that some companies follow that. I'm sure OK Cola would taste okay now. I'm sure it would taste like sugary syrup and flatness. That's what OK Cola would taste like. Oh! Ow. Where's the last one? There we go, got it. All they needed to do was bring back Crystal Pepsi for longer than like a year. I've never had Crystal Pepsi. I've had crystal meth, if that counts. Jesse, we cook. Do I need to get Dead Fingers talking in here? Oh, that's a good example of a successful ad campaign right there. The Popcorners Breaking Bad ads. Hell yeah, working for a nuclear free motherfucker. How do you get that fruit? How do you get that fruit? Ugh, I'm too much of a manlet. Can I bounce off this wall? No? Very carefully. I feel like a speedrunner right now. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Looks like that's where I need to be.
Watch out behind you, Pac-Man.
Oh my good lord. He's so fast. All of you need to fuck off. I can't believe they gave Pac-Man a voice. I can't believe they made him quippy. He's like, oh yeah, you know, all the ghosts that want to kill me, oh yeah, time to go save them, of course. Yeah, why wouldn't I? I'm Pac-Man after all. That was really fascinating. It's a nice character study in like what exactly they were trying to do to. He's just that much of a Pac guy. He is. Ugh. Nope, I didn't think I was going to make that. Fuck. Oh, thank God. It was a power pellet. No! You little shit. Those parts are getting kind of annoying, the way that you have to just, like, chase spectral monsters around until you can finally manage to get everybody. And sometimes you're just waiting for more of them to show up. Come on. Pac-Man Werehog stages. I guess so. Whoa. Trippy.
Thinking of the spectral realm has made me nostalgic. I remember paddling in the miasma seas as a little ghost. making
Yeah, me too.
and searching smoke pools for puppy mice. Oh, happy times.
Aw. Look at him, being nostalgic as I was being nostalgic earlier about all the Pac-Man shit that I happened to have my parents order off eBay. Good times. Ugh. Again? Again? It's not even much of a challenge. It's just kind of like, okay, time to do this. That portal effect is kind of cool, though. Boom. Oh, Galaxian time. Time for 3D mazes. Oh, we've got the speedy pads from Pac-Man Arrangement. That's neat. Can you use them to stun the ghosts? Fuck. I should have seen that coming. Can we get all four? I don't think we can. You bet we can. Oh, the yellow pill makes you go faster. Like the blue... Oh, so it really is like Pac-Man arrangement. Because Pac-Man arrangement, you had this the speedy pill. You had the blue one, which made you duplicate. Yes, he takes the little blue pill, yes. That's kind of neat. That's a nice little touch. Attention to detail. Anyway. The infinite hexagonal maze. There we go.
Pac-Man, my reading suggests a nearby ghost to rescue. Either that, or I have spaghetti sauce.
Great, so you couldn't just port me straight to it, could you? Oh no, it's much more fun to see poor Pac-Man bounced around like a big yellow ball.
You are a
Sorry,
big yellow ball.
Pac-Man. I'll give the teleporter a bit of a tweak. Now, track down that ghost for me.
What? Oh, sorry, it's the lighting. I'm like, why is he turning pink? Where did he get those wonderful pink boots? Angry Pac-Man. You would be angry too if it was your birthday and he's like, by the way, I need you to save the world, also get eaten by bugs. Like, I don't blame Pac-Man. I'd be in my cunty phase too. That would be so annoying. Ooh, there's a card. Very neat. Very neat.
End of the road. Scenic anyway. Now, if only I could find a friendly ghost to tell me which way...
Ah! There she is.
Eureka! I guess.
What?
Help! Who?
I said, help me!
Oh, there she is.
Pinky? What are you doing here?
Being chased? What are you waiting for? Pull me up before...
Yeah, but if I touch
gets
you, I
here.
die.
It? What it?
Me.
Oh, there's it.
It.
What's your deal?
You may refer to me as your worst nightmare.
Why can't I just punch him in the
Pac-Man,
face?
quick, pull me up!
Be right with you. You won't push me over the edge or anything.
No, of course not.
No. Scout's honor.
Don't trust him. He's small, evil, and wants to plug me into a giant energy-sucking machine.
Any truth to that, Mr. Nightmare?
If I said yes, would you hold it against me?
Nah. Look down.
Ah!
Well played, my cunning yellow friend.
How's he hovering like that?
Let's chit-chat. More pulling me up sometime today.
Don't worry, Pinky. I haven't lost a ghost yet. Hold on.
Oh,
Let the games begin.
wow. I placed 4th on this level. That's good, right? Guess. I don't know. Yep. Yeah, I've definitely never gotten this far in the game. So in one evening, in fact, like 2 hours, We've gotten further in this game than I have the entire game that I've owned, or the entire time that I've owned it as a youngin. So, fourth is 4th times better than 1th. I like the way you think.
Wow, solid ground. I recognize that stuff. I'm guessing I'm miles away from where I actually have to be, right?
Frankly, you could do with the exercise, Pac-Man.
You could do the exercise. Damn! I just saved your friend and you're calling me fat?
Hey,
Fuck you!
This Pac-Man likes me cuddly, okay? So what's with the big tower?
The first spectral siphon is somewhere within that structure. Find it and shut it down.
Ooh, ghost summoning. We're getting freaky tonight in here, chat.
Hiya, Pac-Man. If we're gonna beat this Irwin guy, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
Okay.
I can see things you can't. Spectral things, including platforms. And if I'm charged up at a spectral fountain, I can make those platforms solid enough.
I can't believe the pack shaming. You're gonna give him a complex. He's gonna eat more. What happens if I go down here? Oh, she can't eat pack dots. That's why. Oh, I like her animation. She's so slithery. That's kind of cool. She's a ghost. Meanwhile, he's become one with the earth. He's no longer in need of contact with the material world. Well, where's the third one? I see two. Where's the third one? Oh, press square to solidify the magic platform. Okay. Oh, she can solidify 3 platforms at a time. So it's not that I have to collect 3. It's that she had 2 spectral thingies charged. Okay. Interesting. Neat. Yatta! Ooh,
Hey, fella,
green
I'm
marble,
in a
buddy.
jam here, buddy. Little bit of monster trouble. You look like you got a mean butt bounce on you. son.
You're calling me fat
You know
too,
what-
really?
Sure thing, pal. Consider these monsters as good as flattened.
Alright. Trying to get him close to me so that way I can just do the butt smash on all of them at once. Doink! That's fun. That's fun. Oh, man, there's pack dots that I can't get. That sucks. Hold on, I gotta take my green pill. Yeah, no, that's fun. that everyone?
Wow, no kid. You made short work of them guys.
How long did they have you pinned down?
Only a week or two. No huge problem. Except this tower tends to fall down without due care and attention.
That's what you do? Fix up Gogeka?
Sure, that's what I does. I know it back to front, up and down, in and out, all around. Say, I'll give you a buzz if you're looking lost. How's about that?
Sure. I never turn down help. And I do look lost with alarming regularity.
There you go. So we are approaching the 2.5 hour mark. I do think that I'll see how long this level takes.
Just out of curiosity, you understand?
You know a guy named Irwin? He's planted an energy siphon here in Gogeka.
And then
I'm
we'll-
here
we'll
to
call it
pull
for
him
the
right
evening.
back down.
Oh yeah, I know the bozo. Kind of funny looking. Listen, I ain't happy about that siphon pool dance, so you'll be doing me another favor to get the thing off my building. This place is dangerous enough as it is.
It's not safe?
There's no part of Irwin's venture that is safe, Pac-Man. Take it from me.
Thanks, Orson. Very cool. Time to eat. I was wondering when we would get back to the eating part. Yeah, 1,600 points. Hells yes. Pac-Man's mouth got stuck open. Ooh, little blue pill. The power-ups in this game are super fun. What? Real? Yo! What the actual fuck? That was cool. That was cool. Like I said, the power-ups in this game are great. Very cool. Ow. Can I climb? Wait. Seriously? You can only slide down the pole? Really? Oh, maybe... Hold on. Maybe you have to wall jump it. I know it sounds insane, but... Nope. Oh, here's the wall jump. There we go. Oh, what the? What? I don't think that was supposed to happen. There's somewhere I'm supposed to wall jump, right? Has to. Nah, whatever, fuck it. I'll come back through here. Oh, the pillars. Okay.
giant siphon or and I think I found the guys who are guarding it. Oh boy!
So what? I just punched the shit out of the robots. As you do. Oh, that's so fun. That is such a fun power-up. Reminds me that one of the other games we'll be playing on stream is the second Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. So, you know, and electric weapons are like the staple of that series. Whoa. Man, even I'm getting tired. Whoops. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Got it. That was a dangerous melon. I was okay taking the L for that one. I'll do anything for melons. Oh, time for another Pinky section.
If I'm going to restore more than one platform, I'll need to find multiple energy fountains.
Okay.
Sorry, Pac-Man, but I can only hold 3 platforms in the real world at once. If I try to solidify a 4th, then the oldest platform will disappear. There must be some fountains near here. I'd better hunt around and find them.
Okay. 2. I'm sure you would. So what's over here? Oh god. The fucking expression. That was funny. One. 2. 3. Oh. I see. That's why. Well, I want my 25th anniversary statue. So I guess I should find another source of energy. Right? Can I undo a platform? I'm a little confused here. I guess not. Whatever. I guess we'll miss it. Unless I can do like, yeah! Pac-Man is 45 years old now. We should be on Pac-Man World 5 right now. Maybe 6. Oh, that is some satisfying fucking robot agony right there. Why do the robots scream in pain? They're robots. They were specifically programmed to feel pain. That's fucked up. Robots don't do that in real life. You can kick the shit out of a robot and it will not react because robots aren't usually programmed to feel anything. I think that's how robots work. I don't know. I don't do robotics. I move cases of beer. Fucked up to employ robots. Imply. I think you meant imply. What would you call that? Analog long face emoji? Analog unimpressed emoji? Inquiring minds must know. Listen, I'm playing Disney Pixar's Cars for the PlayStation 2. Is Pac-Man planking? You saw that, right? Boyle was absolutely planking. Where am I supposed to go? Like, clearly it's not back, because you can't go back. Oh, duh. That's right, there's the fucking shimmy. Listen, it's been a long-ass night. Are we getting some car streams? Inquiring minds must know. 5 whole ducks, do you plan on streaming Disney Pixar's Cars for the PlayStation 2? I don't think it would be good content, so yeah, based. That's the spirit. There's a save point. I could call it here for the night. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Do you want me to finish the level? Do you want me to just save? I don't know how much longer the level is, and we've already just passed, it's not been 3 hours. It would have been 2.5, yeah. Because 8:30 was 2 hours. Sonic Adventure 2 is unstreamable. Well, only if you're a coward. That's alright. We can go a little bit further just to beat the game, beat the level. Yeah. I don't even know why I'm collecting these, but yeah. What does that say? I don't know what that says. That's in Rayman language right there. I don't know what that says. Six-hour Sonic Adventure 2 stream. No, I'm just a guy trying to get some melon. Oh, this is the part that we saw in the in that fucking video, the behind the scenes video with the creator of Pac-Man. Wee, stripper pole. Now, before I do that, I do want to hop down and... I just realized I was 23 seconds behind. Sorry, guys. How dare. How dare you have internet connection issues? You have to promise us you'll do better. What? I got kicked. Why'd you get kicked out of the dining hall? Yeah, another one. Watching your stream, like they actually asked you to leave? I put it on really loud. That sounds like a Jake video. This is a joke. They close at 8. DCB expecting me to know when the dining hall on campus in another state closes. Man, fuck you, Orson. Do you see how acrobatic my boy Pac-Man is? You see this shit? He go, wee. You telling me he's fat? Come on. That's peak physical fitness. You couldn't do that, Orson. He's a Sorkle. Have you ever considered that he might just be built that way? There's nothing wrong with it. Right? Like, it just kind of, like, it does whatever it wants, and it never seems to fit, and it also isn't very audible. It's very strange. No! very strange. Very strange. Guess we need the soundtrack CD. I'd be surprised if there is a soundtrack CD, to be perfectly honest. I'd own it. I don't even know what the music in this game sounds like, but I'd own it. What? Okay, I was about to say. What the fuck? I need the blue crystal for this one. Save. You know what we haven't had in a while? Yeah, one of those guys. Send these ghosts' bags packing. Please clap. Hey, 4 out of 5 statues. Cool. Like I said, I have no clue what the fuck we're collecting the statues for, but cool. Laugh, please. I promise I'm funny. DCB, you're so full of whimsy. You're such a silly little guy. I'm confused. How can one guy be so full of whimsy? Oh, I see. I have to use the buttons as platforms, I think. Yep. I was like, why are these buttons not doing anything? It's like, oh, they're not meant to do anything. Okay. They're just meant to jump on them. Hell yeah, time to electrocute a dude. Alright, go get clean. probably still be around by the time you get back. Yes. If not, thank you for watching, as always, man. Yeah, I think it really is just me and you now, DCB. Because Kevy fell asleep, which I told her to, so that's fine. Oh my god. I have 2 different power-ups. No, I don't. 6 mystery people in chat, including me. Yeah. Thank you, mystery people. Very cool. I appreciate it. Yes, and yeah, Nia is still here. Hello. Again, I cannot believe that they programmed the robots to scream in pain as you beat the shit out of them. That's great. That's iconic. That's what a sadist does. That's somebody who built those robots with one hand. I prefer not to get into the weeds of this metaphysical discussion. Anyway, where are we going? Do I just keep killing robots? Is that what I gotta do? Oh, rev pads. There's... We've got a job to do. I'm the only one doing shit. Gotta love a good old royal we right there. Nope, fuck. I wasn't on the pad. There we go. Oh, there's a blue crystal. Wow. It's so shiny. Thank you. I guess I go back now, right? Yeah, sounds about right. It's Pac-Man's world, and we're all living in it. Truer words have never been said. There we go. Pop that crystal in. And off we go. And all it does is take you down. Just like the actual blue crystals. Yep, here we are. Bomb bugs? Yeah, no, I think we're just gonna...
Gee, it
Cool
does look getting
obby.
prettier close up.
Blow it up then. Take out all the guards and find an access terminal. You need to hack the machine to shut it down.
Kinda hard to type with boxing gloves on, Horse. Got a plan B?
Good point. How about we try something a little more exciting? Get ready for virtual Pac-Man.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Even he's like, yep, time to eat. I guess that's what I'm good for. That's his catchphrase. What? Oh. I didn't have health. That would explain it. The robot owls are so messed up. They're not just robots that I'm killing. I'm violently murdering them in total agony. Alright, I think that's all the robots killed, right? The fact that they're pitched differently makes it worse. They all have personalities! They all had wife and kids, and you just murdered them. Okay, you're not supposed to be down. Oh, rev pad. Okay. Oh my good lord. Is that a fucking arcade machine? You bet. Oh, time for another maze. Hold on, I really want to see if I can stun one of the ghosts with these pads. Probably, because it's so close to Pac-Man arrangement otherwise. Never get a good angle on him. Yeah, you can stun him. That's cool. Nice 1600 right there. Went for a double. Oh, that's what the bugs do. You get them or else they start adding to the maze again. First try.
And bye-bye.
That's all it took.
Thanks a lot, fella. Hey, can I get back to work now?
Sure, but be careful. Pac-Man, we have to move on now. I have a lock on Clyde. He's in the spectral realm.
Sure thing, Horse. See you later, construction guy.
Oh. Wow, and I got first place. First try, first place. Let's go. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Nope, and that's going to do it for tonight. Whew. Just under 3 hours. Nice. You guys wouldn't be able to guess what my high score name is. I bet it's DCB. It's in the game. Sorry, just checking some stuff on Discord real quick. Sorry, I mentioned on speaking of Reddit, somebody posted a thread in r/NeoCities. Have you ever contacted someone or made a friend through NeoCities? And I mentioned Somnol happened primarily because of NeoCities, and I met my girlfriend through NeoCities, or through Discord, I guess, technically. You know, I don't want to make it sound like Discord is an entirely positive thing, but, you know, hey, it did some good things for me. Anyway, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. I am definitely tired as well. Ready to go back to work tomorrow, because that's what I do with my day. I work. Discord is strictly a thing. That is a good way to put it. But yeah, thanks, guys, for popping in. I was surprised at the turnout, honestly, given that we're going back to not playing Guitar Hero stuff. We were still getting some regulars popping in, even if it's still mostly friends at this point. I appreciate anybody who pops in and watches and enjoys a little bit of time with your old crazy Uncle Marth. Ah, jeez, dude, I got work in the morning. Yeah, so anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I will see you back here next Tuesday. We'll be continuing Pac-Man World 3. We're already probably a decent chunk of the way through the game. How long to beat did not say. This was very, very long. I think it was like 8.5 hours, and we just played through 3. So, yeah, we're already a decent amount of the way there, I assume. But yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys next Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I love you. Thanks for tuning in.